Hi, this is Jim. Going to be doing some exercises today while we're seated. So if we don't have the ability to be standing while we're exercising, this is your chance to do it. We want to start with some warm-ups. By the way, this is Jim. It's good to be with you today. So if you can pick your legs up and down, be doing that, be moving your arms. We're warming up as we go. And while we're doing that, I just want to talk for a while. We have to do this for a bit to keep ourselves warmed up, so that's fine. So just kind of movements they're freestyle, okay? Whatever you want to do, whatever works for you, but keep yourself moving. We're just trying to get warmed up. Keep in mind, we're talking about habit here. We're talking about consistently doing things. You can repeat the same thing day after day. I'm going to try to give you a variety. I'm not going to try. I'm going to give you a variety if you look at all of them, so you'll have a lot to pick from. And we'll get into a routine at some point, but right now we're talking about habit. And that's really a big thing. One other thing I want to address when we're warming up, and you'll hear this from me a lot. We're not worried about weight. Weight is a horrible measurement to use when we're talking about being in fit or being in shape. Our body has weight. We have muscles. We have bones. We have a certain amount of water in them. That's just how it is. What we're really concerned about is the extra abdominal girth that goes on when our body starts storing all the extra stuff that's in there, or not using it right, having the wrong foods going in, not exercising, and we get that stuff stored. So we're not going to be talking about weight. We have other measurements. We'll talk about those at other times and other places, but we're not worried about weight. In fact, in some cases, we want you to put on weight. The right kind of weight. We want muscle weight. We want bone weight. We get that going on, and we get you eating the right kinds of foods. The fat stuff goes away automatically. We don't have to worry about that. We're going to be talking about other kinds of measurements that are important to make. But the best measurement is how often are you exercising and how well are you eating. You get those two measurements down, you'll be in good shape. So we're going to start today with something simple. We've done this before. It's going to be a bit of a neck stretch. We're going to be looking straight down, holding it down there. Now we're not pushing it down, just letting it set down there. We're going to do a slight count here, and we're going to go back, holding our heads back, just letting it rest there and relax there. We're getting the stretch, we're getting the movement. If you can't move as far as I am, that's okay. You're going to be at this frequently. You're going to increase your ability to move it, and eventually you'll be amazed at how much further you're able to move it. Let's go back forward one more time. We're holding it down there, we're just letting it relax. We're feeling better about it. We're getting this habit going on. Let's go to the back. I keep saying habit, and I mean it. It's an important part of what we're doing, that we get into a routine. People who are in great shape, they're exercising a lot, frequently, daily, if they can at all. We're going to take our head to the side. I'm going to the right. You can go to your left. You can go to your right. We're going to start on one side and then work to the other. So we're relaxing our shoulders and our neck a bit. We're not keeping it tense and tight. We're holding it over there for a while. I'm counting in my head, so just keep up with me, and we'll get a good stretch out of this. And really, this is less about stretching than it is about mobility, getting that head to where it's moving around like it needs to. You know, balance is an important part of a lot of what we do, and having our muscles to where we can move them where we want to move them is an important part of that. They've got to be able to go other places and not restrict us. Okay, back to the first side. They've got to let us move when we need to, and not hold us back when we shouldn't be held back. So it's pretty important that we keep them moving. Okay, let's go back to the second side one more time. And a little bit more. Okay, let's come back up to the middle. Next exercise is for our shoulders, so we're going to kind of take them to the back, pick them up and around. We're going in a forward circle right now. So you put them, we're pushing them back, Pulling them up, pushing them forward, pushing them down. Okay? A couple more of those, then we're going to reverse and go the other way. So this is a little bit about coordination, but also about getting those movements going on. Okay, we're going to stop there. We're going to push them forward, up, and then back. Down, forward, up, back. Down, forward, up, back. Down, forward, up, back. How does that feel? Like you're getting there. Did you get some cracking and popping going on? That's okay if you did. Let's keep it up. We'll get better and better as we go. This next one is called seated rows. And what we're going to do is we have our elbows slightly bent, our thumbs up, our hands out in front of us, and it's like we're pulling on those things you can pull on. We don't have the pull things right there, but we're pulling on them. So bring it back. Seated rows. Just bring it back to your chest as best you can. Nice and slow. We're not trying to do this one fast. This is not a high impact one that we're doing, but we're keeping ourselves moving here and rowing our boat. How's that feeling? Feel like we're getting there? We're getting our boat rowed to where we want to go? Very good. One more. There we go. Okay. That was seated rows. Now we're going to do a slightly different exercise here. Let's get our hands and our arms up. And we can have our fists like this. They don't have to be together. They're out just a little bit. We're having our arms kind of parallel with our body. And then we're going to take our arms up and around like this. We're going to go forward first. It's kind of a roll like we were doing before, but a little bit different. As you notice, we're working on our upper body today. A couple more of these. I like to focus on a certain body area as much as possible while we're working on it so we get it thoroughly worked out. We'll do other body areas on other days, but today it's upper body. Now let's keep them out again and let's go the other way. We're going backwards. Getting our shoulders and our upper arms working out today, aren't we? Now, if you get tired, they start hurting, slow down. As I always say, you want to work hard, but you don't want to hurt yourself. The last thing we want to do is have you be sore and not able to continue on. Because why? We want to be consistent. We want to exercise frequently. Every day if you can. 3 times a week if you're going to do it at least 3 times a week. That's what I'm asking for. Once in a while, if that's all you can muster, get started there, but work yourself up to 3 times a week. Keep at it and get yourself up to every day. I'm telling you, it's what you got to do. So we're going to work on down the body just a little bit, still a little bit of the upper body, and we're going to put our arms straight out like this. We have our feet on the floor. Our knees can be together, I guess, but I prefer them to be apart if that's at all possible. We're sitting forward on our chair, hands out to the side. We're going to twist as far to the side as we can. Twist it on around and hold it there. Hold it there. Come around slowly. We're going to go the other way. We're not trying to do this fast, trying to do it slow, so twist as far as you can to the other side. Hold it out there, hold it out there, hold it out there. Got that hand around a little bit far, didn't I? Hold it out there. Let's come back to the middle. Let's go back to the other side. We're going to do a few of these because the abdomen, the core of your body, is really the important area that we want to work on always. So we're going back the other way if you can't tell. I'll try to emphasize things with the core with just about every exercise routine we do, with every progression that we're involved in. I want to do something with the core. The core is so important. Back to the other side. Now, as we're doing this, we're keeping our core firm. We're pulling those muscles in tight so we can hold them tight. It's crucial that we do this. We've really got to be on top of this. Back to the beginning. This is going to be the last one. I'm not going to inflict you too much. Now, if you're feeling good and this is working good for you, do more and more. I don't know that you can do too many of these. Once again, don't do it till it hurts. do it, get it to work you out, but don't do it till it hurts. We don't want to hurt ourselves. So that's our routine for today. Nice and short. See, not a big deal. Try to get you to have a habit. Don't tell yourself that. You're forming that good habit. So get yourself going. Exercise like this. I'm going to be having others on here. You can change from one to the other day to day, or you can do the same one day after day after day. What I'm going to try to do on other routines, as you've seen, upper body, lower body, different types of areas of your body, different types of routines to get a little bit of a mixture so you're not getting bored with what's going on. But keep at it. Keep looking at the other ones. Use them. Repeat them. They're there for you to use. They're there to encourage you. Get yourself in shape. Get fit. Once again, do we worry about our weight? No, we're not worrying about our weight. We're going to exercise frequently. We're going to eat right, and on some of our other videos we talked about the right foods to eat, getting rid of processed foods and so on and so forth. But if you eat right, exercise well, get your emotional fitness in place, get rid of that stress. Find ways to do that. You're going to be amazed at the positive effects that makes on your body. You're going to feel great, you're going to start looking better, you're going to be happy with yourself. Thank you.